In this video, I want to show you a website that you can use in order to work out what are the best cities for you to start a local newsletter. Now, starting a local newsletter where you live or within a radius that you can get to has its benefits, but you don't have to live in the city where you are starting your newsletter. Now, I do have a video on this channel about city size and how big it should be. I'll link that one at the end. But what I want to show you today is this website. This is niche.com. This is a US website. And if you want to start in the US, then I would definitely check out this website. If you're thinking of starting in another country, you want to find websites that are similar to this. Now, this website is mainly designed, as you can see here, to help people pick schools, but they do have this tab which is places to live. And what's so powerful about this kind of website is that they've gone through and done a lot of the research for you when it comes to finding out if a city or a particular area is worth living in. So I've taken a look at Ocean County, that's in New Jersey. I've just filled this out. I haven't put anything about a neighborhood or anything like that, but obviously if you live in a particular area, you can put that in there. And what it does is it's going to go through, as you can see here, and it's told me the best places to live. Now, I want to pick a location, an area for my local newsletter that has certain features. Things like a desirable place to live, ideally somewhere where the population is expanding, ideally a place where money is being invested, and ideally somewhere with low crime rate. Now, they're not the only factors we look at. Okay, like I mentioned before, the actual size of the place is important. And then there's going to be additional factors based on what kind of newsletter you want to write. But the great thing about this website, as you can see, is it's ranked all of these places in Ocean County, New Jersey, and they have their own criteria. And what that means is that you can skip a huge amount of the research just by using this website. So if I click in here, for example, you can see that it's got a little bit of a grading. So I've got a map, and then we've got the overall grading. You can find out how this is calculated, but the schools, crime and safety, nightlight, and good for families. So this might be a great place to start a newsletter that's focusing on parents. Okay, parents that want to go out in the evening. I could see it somewhere they'd want to live because it's safe, schools are good, and it's good for families. So I can just go through, read through. Now, here's a red flag for me straight away. This place is quite small. But because I don't know New Jersey very well, what I can do is I can look at the surrounding areas and find, is there a group of areas that I can put together? So there might be 2 or 3 areas around here that are very, very similar that I could focus on, or is there a city nearby that I could focus on? Okay, so definitely go and watch the video we've got about city size. But as you can see, you can get a huge amount of information, crime and safety, information on residents. We can work out what their household income, which is going to be important for you because you're going to want people to have sponsors. I like the fact up here, where did I just see it? Most people own their houses, which means if you wanted to partner up with businesses that do home services, this would be great. Realtors as well, because people are moving into the area to buy. So you've got all of this information here that you can access, okay? But not only that, if you have a look at this page here, it's ranked the county itself, okay? So 17th, number 17 in best counties for families in New Jersey. So I could search by county. I can see here, overall, if I wanted to target the county, then nightlife would be the way to go. It's got more than a big enough population in there. Again, that real estate, that's quite promising because I could work with realtors, focus on them, get them to sponsor my newsletter and bring them in customers and clients. And then again, as you can see, I've got loads and loads of information here. So it's good for retirees. Maybe I want to target them. Good for outdoors activities. And we can see all of this information all about the area. And then if I wanted to, if I wasn't happy with that one, I could just click here. And then what that's going to allow me to do is see the best counties for families in New Jersey. So if I wanted to do sort of a parenting style, here's number 1. So Somerset County is one that I should be targeting. I can see the population is more than big enough. we've got a lot of money. I can work with realtors, home services businesses to get sponsors. I can see here that families and would be somebody worth targeting, and the nightlife as well. So there's things I would cover in my newsletter. So finding a website like this is an absolute gem, because what it's going to do is going to save me a huge amount of money, huge amount of time, allowing me to find out about the area very, very quickly. And then I can just go from there, deciding what level of newsletter I want to do. Do I want to go county-wide? Do I want to go city-wide? And exactly who I am going to be targeting. And you can use this website for all of the states, and there will be similar websites in different countries if you are not targeting the states. So hopefully this was useful. As I said, I wanted to include the city size video, which you should be able to see on the screen now. So if you want to learn how to pick the right city based on size, once you've narrowed it down to a few using a website like this, then go ahead and click on that video now.